North Wilkesboro. We are here in the ARCA Series for 50 laps at a very fun short track North Wilkesboro. It can be messy sometimes, and you see practice here overcast, but let's go to qualifying. The sun's out, so not sure what we're going to get for grip for the race. I should check and see what the track temp is. Not that that will mean much to me at this point. But leaving the brake bias where it's at, the ARCA car loves to get loose on the short tracks, but I think I've got it feeling pretty good. Just need to be a little bit careful under braking. I have found I was pretty quick in practice, but I'm not sure I'll be able to replicate it here. Okay, the sun's out, like I said. Let's try and get a better run this time.
One more lap to go.
Don't get loose out of two this time. Nice and easy into one. Roll it around. Get close to the grass. Don't clip it. Better exit there. Better entry into three. Not a great exit, but we're half a second faster. 19.4. Right on the nose, and that's about what we ran in practice. And that puts us P3 at the moment. I think I ran a 4:02 in practice as my best lap, so that is fine there. I couldn't get into the .3s. We got a couple people into the .3s there. And we're the number 2. So we'll see if we can hang on for a top 5. Long run, though, I'm not sure what it's going to feel like. And here at North Wilkesboro, you always got to keep in mind that there could be people at the back of the field wrecking that you might end up catching if you're towards the front of the field. This can be a big mess of a track sometimes, racing here on iRacing. So a few people still haven't put a lap in. They may end up beating us, but that's fine. No cautions, as long as we can just sort of hang on to our track position, I think we'll be okay. I think I remember winning an ARCA race here one time, but I started falling off at the end and the guy nearly caught me after I'd led most of it. So I'm not sure if we're very good long run. We'll see though. I also remember getting run over one time and spun out in the first corner and having to pretty much start half a lap behind. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully we get a decent run. Can hang on to it. Early on with the whole field packed together still, it can really bottle up on the inside line on the corners. The corners were really slow and sharp. And a little bump in the back of somebody in this car will just insta-spin them right in front of everybody, so something you want to avoid. The one car goes and runs a 199, so that puts us to P4. And there may be a couple people left. The 5 and the 22 are not done. The 5 has not put in any laps, and neither has the 22. And by not done, I mean they haven't hit the button or done a lap yet, so who knows if they'll do one. They may be waiting for that special cloud. We got a couple people out there with 2 X's from spinning, I guess. We nearly had that out of 2. Weather, 79 degrees, track temp is 105. That's a little bit hotter than I think it was in practice, but you can tell it's sunny. So we'll see if the clouds move over for the race. Might cool that track off a bit, speed up the track, and give more grip on exit. Not sure, it felt pretty loose there. Still waiting on the same 2 drivers. And we're going to continue to do so, I'm sure, for another 30 seconds. Really fun track, though. I love racing this. Doing green flag laps is fun, but if you get a series that has cautions, this is one of the hardest tracks to get a green flag run at. Just because the inside lane is so sharp and you can really dive it in. So you get a lot of people just dive bombing it and wrecking people. It can be a mess. But a series like this with no cautions, if you can avoid the wrecks, you can have a really, really fun time. I remember we raced the Cars Tour here like a year ago, year and a half ago, and had an amazing race. Of course, that's a series with no cautions. And it was a ton of fun. So hopefully we have a fun one here. We are going to be starting 4th, second car in line on the outside. And hopefully
Alright, man. Line up on the
we'll have a fun time.
We've put in plenty of fuel to finish the race. Pit road is closed.
Make sure everything's unchecked except the fast
The
repair.
estimated
Only reason we
SOS
pit is if we needed one, and hopefully we
453.
won't.
We expect to be fighting for the podium.
We'll try and fight for the podium.
5 cars left to grid.
No promises, though. Hopefully we'll get a decent jump, and we won't be stuck on the outside 3 wide or something right at the get-go. I think if we can just make it through the first few laps, we can get spread out enough where we can feel comfortable.
Still waiting on 2 cars to grid.
Who knows?
Waiting on the final car to grid.
We got 50 laps. If we do manage to stay up here, we will eventually hit
Everyone's gridded. You don't get any extra tire sets.
lap traffic.
So let's be smart out there.
So that will always pose a danger in itself. We'll see how it goes, though. And we're getting ready to roll off. First short track of the new season. It's only week 2. We ran Pocono first week, so quite a big difference. And hopefully we can continue to build on a good start to our season. Alright, OBS crashed. We're getting ready to go green. Didn't miss anything. We're just pacing around. Hopefully we got that recording saved. Otherwise, welcome to the video. We're here at North Wilkesboro. Qualified 4th. We got 50 laps. Hopefully we have a decent race. I hope that video's saved. OBS just randomly crashed on the grid.
Dr. Tuckle.
But I managed to get it restarted before the race started, at least. I love having stuff crash all the time. And it's starting to stutter again, which is what led it to crash in the first place, so who knows if this will survive. Qualified 4th, though, as a number 2. You may have heard me say all this already, but I don't know if that video saved. Hopefully it did. Luckily we managed to get to the bottom and just get clear of everybody around us, and we can slot in here in 4th place. Now we just need to take care of the tires and try not slide them too much on exit, because it can get very loose here if we're not careful. They're side by side in front of us, which is getting everything stacked up. 6-car overdrives it a bit. He gets clear, we slot in. Yep. And the one just runs into the back of him.
Fence. You can save it. I'm out of it.
Outside. You're on the bottom 3 wide. Outside.
Gotta go.
All good.
You're clear high. Clear high. You're in 3rd place.
Good save. I wouldn't have gone into you, but I think you hit the fence and it brought you to a fucking stop.
Puts us P3 for the moment, but I'm sure the 6 is quicker than us. Passing the 1 and was going to drive away. Now we got the whole field behind us. Try and get settled in here without overdriving entry too bad. Got the 4-car just behind us. And luckily we survived that. Looking to continue our luck from Pocono in week 1, which I said at the beginning, but I don't know if that video saved, because I had to force close OBS when they just froze. Big loose there. Let's try and not do that too much. That was a scary moment, though. 6 slid his tires quite a bit. He may not be able to recover from that. We will see.
Pretty sure you got me there, huh, Ryan?
overdrive entry a little bit, but we're alright.
Yeah, but I didn't do that.
We're pulling away from those guys
Making
behind
friends
us,
out there.
but we'll see if our tires are good long run. I'm not sure. It's a short track, so you don't really have to worry about tire wear too much. It's mostly about heat. That time I just really underdrove the corner. Drove into the side of the curb there a little bit. So we need to get it together a little bit. We got full field coming up. And I am starting to fall back, it looks like. May need to move those brakes back. Still got them on 68. Okay, now there's a huge gap behind the 4 car, so the 4 car gets a run. We can get them around us, no problem. They must have wrecked or something. The 6 car is almost 2 seconds back now.
19.9.
It's getting really tight on entry. Maybe I should have moved those brakes back. We can move them back a little bit now. But I think I just need to not overdrive it. It's the main problem. Don't push up into the wall. Got some smoke and some cars ahead. So the leaders will end up catching them here in just a second. Guy behind me is running a bit higher on entry, maybe intentionally, at least on the entry to 1 there, maybe trying to get a good run around the outside. You can run the outside, or at least a lane or 2 up at this track and get a decent exit. I typically stick it pretty low though, if I can help it. More comfortable down there. It tends to get a bit loose on me if I try and diamond the corner. Leaders get around the 22. We pulled very far away from the 6 car in 5th now. We got a car stopped ahead somewhere. Still up top. He resets.
Thanks, Boxcar. I appreciate it.
Outside.
22 stays
First
high
time
for
in
us.
iRacing history, the guy didn't turn around in front of the leaders.
Yeah, much
I was about to
appreciated
say.
him holding the brake and then resetting there.
The leader just did a 20.103.
Alright, 4 car hasn't been able to get around 22 yet, which is good. We will be in just a second, but that gives us a little bit more time to pull away. I think we're just about the same speed though. We just need to be careful and not make any mistakes. And try and stay close enough to these leaders so we can take advantage if something happens, but they seem to be just driving away from us. But that is fine. As long as we don't wreck or get wrecked, we have an easy top 4 by the looks of it. 4 car might come up here and pass us. If he gets a couple good runs, and that's fine. We'll try and hold him off if we can, but I don't know if we'll be quick enough at the end. Just try not to push it too hard on entry and keep it from getting loose. And somebody has spun up top. We've got to keep it low. He holds the brake. Lets everybody get by. So we're good. Car's feeling pretty good now. It's tight, but I think that is okay. I think it's better to be a little bit on the tight side with the ARCA car at short tracks than to be wrecking loose on entry. Another car stopped up high. He's rolling, but he's up top.
High, go low.
Looks like his front end's broken, but he keeps it high.
It's gonna be one of them. It's not. It hasn't happened yet, but it's gonna be one of them.
The leader just did a 20.3.
0 for 3 so far. Get off the track, dude.
Have a slow car on the bottom.
Another slow car call. Oh my gosh.
Go low.
Whew.
Okay, we're good. Yeah.
He drove right
Yeah.
across the track
There's
in
our
front of the
dog.
leaders. And we lose a bit of time, but we all survive. That's what they were waiting on. They finally got it. Clouds have
Someone
rolled
hit it.
in.
The car stops down low.
Oh my
All right,
gosh.
man. Halfway this time by. Go high.
This is turning into a mess.
From half lap away, apparently.
Oh man.
He couldn't see me when I was right in front of him.
20 car. This is the guy that drove across
He
the
might
track,
be
I'm pretty
blind.
sure.
Side, clear low.
Give
clear
him
low.
lots of room. We're past halfway now, so this could be when things start to get real crazy. 10 car rolling
Trying to iRace.
across the inside lane.
I'm not hating. I'm just mad when they dump me. Are you freaking serious?
Got one stopped up high.
More drama.
Getting in, watch
Oh,
yourself.
they're
Go
wrecking.
high. That car
Really?
is a lap down.
Alright.
Good job, 22.
It's just going to be survival for these guys, for everybody, including us. We might win if we can just survive.
Oh boy.
We got the 20 car again.
Alright, man. That car is a lap down.
Oh man, they get by him. We'll try and get by him. Oh man. This is a dangerous situation.
Alright, man. 20 to go.
20
Go
laps
get
to
'em.
go.
The
Oh
leader
my
just
gosh,
did
somebody
a
just left the pits.
20.43.
Oh my gosh.
Inside. That car is a lap down.
This is not what we
Clear low,
want.
Clear low.
This is not what we want. Oh, just keep it stable. 20 car is able to pull away from us, then fine. Saves us the trouble of having to pass him. Four car, Cadell has really caught up. Having to fight this traffic. Man. Car
I'm
looking
giving you all the
loose.
goddamn room you want to.
And then we got another slow car call. He stopped up high, but he reset. This is a minefield. Is 20 car gonna let us go?
Stay low. You're clear high.
I think he did. Either way, we get by him, thankfully. Fog seems to be rolling in a bit. Alright, we're clear between us and the leaders now. That's good. We can still take advantage if something happens.
Ashton, I'll give it to you here in 3 and 4.
First 20 laps were real calm. It seemed like everybody was doing fine, and then all of a sudden, everything started going wrong. And we got more traffic ahead of the leaders, so this could get real interesting real fast, and the leaders are too wide now. What's gonna happen?
The leader just did a 20.508.
We were 2/10 quicker than them, and we're into the wall. 2/10 quicker than they were, as they're running too wide.
Next car is the leader.
But I don't think we're going to catch them. Unless some lap car shenanigans happen. And there's a bunch of lap cars in front of them now.
You got a slow car. Go
Oh
low.
my gosh. Okay. The leaders split them. And we all survive again.
Go ahead, Tom.
Good job. The next car is the leader.
The leader gives it back to the 3.
Racing you.
That puts us into the mix, but I don't think we've got anything for them. I think I'd rather be a little bit further back just in case some lap cars do wreck in front of them.
Next car is the leader.
I don't know. This goes for the crossover.
10 to go at the line.
We got 10 laps to go. A little bit loose there. We got a nice gap behind us. And then no pressure behind the 4, so we don't need to be too aggressive here or throw away a decent finish by any means. Oh, he caught the wall.
You got one outside.
He's going to get a good exit though.
You're clear high. Clear high.
Had to go low though after he hit the wall a little bit. This isn't over. There's more lap cars.
The leader just did a 20.257.
Things are getting interesting here as we have held on to the back of the 3 car. Sort of. Try and be smooth. Try and not get it loose on exit. He's running a bit higher, which is giving him a good exit. Probably going to be really tough if we get to his inside to complete the pass, just because that outside's able to pinch a little bit. And the inside gets pretty tight.
Go high.
That guy just drove into the grass to stay out of the way. So that's good. More lap cars, 5 laps to go.
We're in a podium position.
Just need to survive for a little bit longer. Oh my gosh. It may end up wrecking. One car into the wall a bit. Don't want to go low because that's where the 18 is, but that's where we find ourselves.
All clear, all clear.
18, I hope you show P2 the same respect.
Just keep it stable.
Yeah, P2 will not show the same respect back.
Just keep it stable. Try not to get caught up in anything. 18 grabs a wall.
Some guys commit to the bottom, some guys commit to the top, and some guys commit to the zigzag. At least he did pick one of them.
Let's go around his outside.
He's back in the whole damn track.
The leader just did a
Hey, he paid for the track, he's going to use the whole track.
20.255. You got
Oh,
one inside.
okay.
All clear, all clear. All right, man.
White flag.
Inside.
Give me room, please.
Stay high.
He's overdriving it.
Stay high.
Oh my goodness. Alright, we're alright.
All clear, all clear.
Contact ahead of the 1 car. He's in the middle, 3 wide. Oh my. Looks like we're all going to survive.
Hey, good race, Tuck. Always a pleasure.
Whew, that got scary.
Absolutely.
There's the checkered flag.
Good race.
Great job, driver.
Yeah, good racing. Fun.
We all managed to survive. We have a good race around each other. And we don't wreck. Hey, and we get a top 3 0x. That could have gone a whole lot differently. There was plenty of opportunity for that to go wrong.
Oh, his nose is illegal. I've seen him bash it.
But thankfully it did not. And our luck continues. Ooh. We got 4th, and then we got 3rd, and now we're going to get 2nd next week, and then finally, the week after that, we're going to win, right? That's how the trend is looking. Let's take a look at all the incidents that happened out there. Actually, I want to see what my tires are. 89, 89, so that's pretty good. First up is the 16 on the inside, getting the grass a little bit. He pushes up into the 20, gets a little bit loose, but doesn't wreck. This is when the 1 gets into the back of the 6. He grabbed the wall, and then he gets into him. And I think that slide was just enough to kill the 6's tire, so he couldn't ever come back. 20 car sliding across the 14's nose. 14 just turns down and hits him as well, and that spins the 20 out. On lap 7, he gets it turned back around pretty quick though. 18 grabs the curb up into the 21. Kind of stuck together, but they managed to keep it going straight. Oh, 5 just appears out of nowhere in front of the 13. Nothing the 13 could do to prevent that. The guy in front of him just was completely gone, blinked out. See, he's there and out of turn 4, gets loose. Then all of a sudden he's gone halfway down the straightaway. Corner entry, he's back again. 13 can't slow down in time. And that sends the 5 around. And he's stuck up top, and I think he was one of the ones that... Nope, he gets turned around. 6 into the back of the 7 on entry. And then the 6 up into the wall. 5 still blinking a bit. 10 gets loose out of 2. We almost did that in qualifying. 11 got a bit loose there. 19 had to check up because the 11 had to catch it, and then the 15 gets into the back of him. And then the 19 parked up here, and then Field's coming by, and he just never gets an opening before the leaders get there, so he just eventually resets, I believe. Right? Here comes the leaders. Yeah. That's what you gotta do. It sucks to get wrecked, but at that point, you don't need to ruin anybody else's race. That's the considerate thing to do anyway. 17 gets stuck to the wall a bit. He's sideways, sideways. Is he going to catch it? Overcorrects a little bit into the wall. The leaders are coming by right now. And then 22, checking up for that. And then the 7 gets into the back of him. He's able to roll it down pit road. 11 overcooking entry a bit. Head on into the wall. 6 just drives into the 22. 22 came down a little bit, maybe. Seemed pretty avoidable, though. Then this is the 20. Loose out of 4, and then he guns it to try and get back going right across the track, right as the leaders are coming by. Very dangerous thing for that to happen. And then the 10 gets stuck. Oh, my gosh. The 10, at this point, can't see that guy, and then he gets stuck to the wall, so his car points to the right, and he has no chance of avoiding him. T-bones him. And that's a hard hit there. And now he's just backing into the infield before he starts to get going right on the inside lane, and then the 19 plows into him. And then he's driving up across the track some more, and then 22 checks up in front of the 7. 10 probably should have just reset after he hit that guy head on. Ouch. Whoops. This is the 7 getting it back to 22. And then the 13. Nothing. That's the 22 rolling across the track after he got spun by the 7. Gets the 5, breaks the 5's right front. And then 7 turning down off the corner into the 13. Nearly spins both of them. 10 car, now with a new car. Gets caught to the wall, nearly grabs that wall opening. 22 grabs that wall opening. 19 loose out of 2, but we saw how easy it was to do that. 10 looking really tight on exit. And this is the 13 and the 14 wrecking each other under checkered, and then the leaders after the fact. So that was scary. That was dangerous. Top 4 of us had a good race at least, and we all survived it, thankfully. And I will take a 3rd place 0x in that one. That turned into a pretty big mess, but fun track, fun to have some battle in there. We were hanging on with the top 4 there pretty much the whole time, so that was fun. And I'm glad we all survived it.